Hi, it's Stephanie from lulumagazine.com. I'm the web and social media editor. Today we're going to be testing powder versus mousse versus liquid foundation to sort of give you guys the gist of what works for who and what the advantages or disadvantages are of the three different types of foundation available on the market today. So we're going to start with the powder variety. And the one that we have here is actually Revlon's Color Stay Aqua Mineral Makeup. And it's pretty cool because it's not your average compact powder. It's a loose powder, so I'll just show you guys that. This one's actually really cool because it comes with a little brush just right on top like that. So it just kind of slides out just like that. I already let some loose in the tin, so you can just see, oh, it's falling, but that's what it looks like. So I'm just going to take the brush and then just a little bit, and I'm not wearing any makeup on my face. It's just, I just washed my face and it's just clean and ready for a little application. So I'm going to do, basically going to do a third powder, a third liquid, and a third mousse, so you can get an idea of everything. So I'll just start applying the powder one here. So it goes on really nicely. It sort of has a cooling effect when it goes on, and interestingly enough, it actually doesn't go on completely as powder. It almost feels like it's sort of adhering to my skin, so that's kind of nice because it has a powder finish, but almost a little bit of a liquid texture to it. So it could be a nice compromise between having, instead of using a powder compact. The loose powder, this loose powder in particular, seems to be really nice. So yeah, and I have to say, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, you probably can't, but the finish it's pretty seamless. Like, it feels really nice. It feels really, really nice to the touch, and it does give a good, nice, even finish to my complexion. So next we'll try the liquid. So the liquid one that we're going to be trying is Maybelline's Fit Me foundation. You know, in the drugstore sometimes it's hard to find like the complexion shade the foundation shade that matches your skin tone perfectly. So this is sort of their big pitch, is that no matter what, the Fit Me is guaranteed to match your skin tone, which is great. Sometimes one of the disadvantages of buying a drugstore foundation is that you're not necessarily going to be able to match your skin tone perfectly with what's available because you can't test it out. So if that's your concern, I would definitely suggest the Maybelline Fit Me. And for this, I'm going to be using shade 120. And this one, actually, it has SPF 18 in it. So that's amazing because I'm a big fan of wearing SPF on your skin. I wear SPF every day. 30 to be more precise. So it's a tube like this, so it's actually not a push tube like I've been using recently, but just kind of pours out like that. It's kind of nice, a little difference. And then, so I'm just gonna scoop some up with my foundation brush. There we go. And then I'm just gonna do the left side of my face. So the application's really nice. It goes on really, really easily. Just gonna get the bridge of my nose here, and yeah, it has a nice fragrance to it as well. It smells kind of like cosmetics, I guess, what like the scent that you would associate with them. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's nice. It's fragrant. It's not necessarily fresh, but has a nice scent. So yeah, the coverage is pretty nice. It's easy to apply. I mean, like I was saying, with a liquid foundation, it just requires a little bit more attention and a little bit more patience because you just want to make sure that you get a nice even coverage, right? Whereas with the powder variety, it just goes on kind of as you go along. So, it smells good. It smells like lipstick. That's what it smells like. You know what lipstick smells like? Yeah. Okay, so that's that for the liquid. And then third, we're going to be trying an Avon Mousse foundation. So it just looks like this. It's called Avon Healthy Makeup. So that's really nice. A little tube, just like that. So yeah, so it's just a moussey texture. This is a fun one to apply if you're in a rush or just on the go. You know, just throw it in your bag for touch-ups during the day. It's very practical. So now I'm just going to do my forehead and my chin with this. I'm just going to take my 2 index fingers and just sort of rub it on. So what's great about mousse is, I guess it's sort of as you would imagine it. It just kind of has a whipped texture. So it feels really great, and it tends to go on like a little, it's sort of between powder and liquid in the sense that it has definitely a level of moisture in it, so that feels nice, but it doesn't dry really intensely dewy, sort of. So it just kind of, it's a nice middle point. So if you have, let's say, a tendency towards dry skin, but you don't want to have a necessarily like really moisturized finish, I think this is a good option to try out. And there's a lot of them on the market. I think CoverGirl has one as well, so you can just give a few a go, drugstore varieties a go, and see from there what fits you best, because it is really all about finding your perfect fit. And this one doesn't really have a fragrance, so if you don't like fragrances, that's nice. Fragrances in that they're not good for sensitive skin. Like unscented is probably the best. Just get my upper lip, around my nose. Just gonna do the chin and jawline, and then this side. And there we go. I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, this one's fun to apply. This is a great one. It's a great little on-the-go touch-up product. So yeah. So in general, the liquid one is still it's still the most dewy out of all of them. Like, it doesn't feel completely seamless. The powder one feels really good. It felt really good right from the get-go, and it does have that cooling effect, which is a really interesting feeling when you're applying it. So that's nice. And the powder, like I was saying, is a great middle ground between the two. It really doesn't feel too dewy at all. It doesn't feel too dry. It just feels great. And of course, it's so easy to apply just through 2 fingers, right? So it's great for on-the-go touch-ups. So I would say that my favorite is probably somewhere between the mousse, the Avon mousse, and the Revlon powder foundation. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thanks. Bye.